I'm Tommy Mello, I am a biologist. I'm one of the co-founders of Biosphere NGO here in Cape Verde. We still have huge colony of birds, we still have great population of sea turtles, for example. We still have fish, coral reefs, sharks. Cape Verde is an archipelago, 10 islands, but the people don't have boats, so nobody come to the reserve, just the fishermen. So it's really difficult to explain to people that the reserve is important. We start, me and my father, just try to show the people what is wrong with the environment in Cape Verde. And the Prime Minister in Cape Verde visit us. We not expected that. And we start Biospheres in 2006. My vision is the huge marine protected area in Cape Verde. It's a piece of Cape Verde in the past.
So this project aims to restore the habitats of a tiny island in the Atlantic, in Cape Verde, where most of the wildlife disappeared, but it has fantastic conditions to have animals again and plants that were there before.
So we have some species just live here, endemisms just in this island, 7 kilometers square, like Razolark, for example, like the giant geckos.
So this little bird that is one of the most threatened in the world is the Razolark. Now we have to save this population and try to increase its numbers to what they were before. The Razolark depends a lot on rainy years, so whenever it rains he's able to have his food and to breed.
And we can see the climate change effect. This is the third consecutive years with dry. And with the climate change like this, we can lose one species. Normally right now in September, this islet is completely green. It's the food for the Razolark, and now you can see it's completely dry. Every year we have more and more strong storms. Like this year we have the first Cape Verde hurricane. So this one of these big events, climate events, can just destroy a species. Live in a so small place. This is why we try to translocate the Razolark also to Santa Luzia, because they have the same vegetation. It's quite big, it's 15 kilometers square. So we believe once we divide the population, they have more chance to survive.
And having two populations, it's much more safe in terms of invasion by species like rats or something in those islands.
In 2006, the population was 70. If you have just 70, we cannot try the translocation. The translocation have to be done right now when we have at least 800 to 1,000 animals.
I'm Patricia Handel-Rocha. I coordinate the field camp for turtles here in Santa Luzia. So right now we have like a medium of 500 females that come every year. We are sitting in a hatchery. It's a place like a little nursery for turtles, and we relocate all the nests in danger position, like very close to the water, and we put them in this to protect them. In Cape Verde, the major threat is human pressure, because there's a traditional to eat turtle meat and eggs too. We are here every day looking for the turtles, 4 months in a year, and we have volunteers all over the world to come and help us in this watch. The biggest challenge here in this island with the CPF project is the logistics, because since it's a desert island, everything we have to bring from São Vicente Island. Waking up at 4:30 in the morning and walk 8 kilometers every day, no fresh water to take baths, sleeping in the sleeping bags and outside in a tent. You have to do it for love. But with the CPF project, we'll be able to do more things.
The CPF support and the communication with the regional implementation team was really good in terms of dealing with those issues, because some plans have to be changed or altered.
So you have to be flexible, you have to know very well the environment we work. So keep your mind open, keep your projects flexible, because we will need to change something.
So there are the challenge, but we do it because otherwise the turtles will disappear from here, and we don't want that.
Biosfera, it's a fantastic organization, and they started as just father and son working together to protect these islands, Santa Luzia and all the reserve.
The CPF project was our biggest project so far, so it's the biggest trust they gave us.
We build the project together with SPEA. They teach us a lot of ornithology, for example.
They help us improving our methodologies.
We now know where the Cape Verdean shearwater is going to feed, for instance, because we tag them with GPSs, and it was the Biosfera team doing that.
It was a great opportunity for Biosfera to raise the management of Biosfera right now.
They built a stronger organization that can deal with a lot of conservation issues, and they are now much more professional, more prepared to work with other institutions, with government, other NGOs, international funders, international NGOs.
Without them, maybe we will grow, but not as fast as we grow.
Our bigger success was exactly the grow up of Biosfera, because now we have capacity to continue. Okay, we make some good things, we follow up population of seabirds, of turtles, we make studies on reptiles, on mice, on cats. This is all good, we learn a lot, but we grow up in capacity. Biosfera, I believe this is the main thing.
They are now much more prepared to deal with larger projects. So all the logistics involved, all the accountancy, everything, all the reporting.
With these 3 years of CPF project, we are better now. I don't think, I'm sure.
Before we are an NGO in the name, now we are really an NGO in the laws and in the structure. So I'm glad to SPEA to help us through the CPF projects to be here right now, like Biosfera, like an NGO properly.
We are trying to change something, and we hope we can change.
Biosfera right now aims to the government to engage with this protected area and start helping us to establish the management plan. And for that, the government have to help us to create a body of rangers to take care of this.
I really think that it works to be an NGO and a government taking care of a reserve. The government sees us as a partner.
I believe it's possible because we just have 200 fishermen fishing here. We just need to continue working.
Even with the fishermen, it's better because we are in the link between the fishermen and the government.
When we start with the shearwater, the fishermen come here and killed 15,000 birds for shearwater for a year. And now they work with us. They help us to counting the birds in the nests. So I believe it was a big change.
Because here it's really isolated and no one will know if they poach any turtles. So we hope we are raising awareness.
We have tea time, for example, with the fishermen, and they sit with us and we discuss some subject about the environment. Every day, little steps.
The fishermen change their perspective of turtles. I may say that 70% knows from their heart not to poach, not because of the law, but they establish this relationship with us and with the turtle. The fishermen help us with this, all of this you're seeing here, and they adopt the nests and they check every day. Since we are here, they respect us and our work because they see every day that we are going and it's difficult. There are a lot of challenge to be here and they don't poach.
it's really important, because the people right now, when they talk about the reserve, they say yes, yes, yes. They have white and black birds. They have lizards like this big. So the people now they understand why this precious of this reserve. It's quite different than the 2 years ago. And the Cape Verdean people, they really love the environment. If they don't know if it's wrong, they could do nothing. But if you teach them, I believe they can quickly pass to the illegal to the one to help.
To have some conclusion, we need 10 years of working.
And I believe we have already the attention of a lot of good people. So we will continue.
6 years to go. Because they are waiting for me to come.